It's a gorgeous day at Philbrook Museum of Art, especially in the gardens, especially in the time of fall. Anytime you're at the gardens at Philbrook, you can see a riot of color no matter where you turn the corner or no matter where you look. Today especially, around this garden, our fall colors are in full bloom. All the trees are in full color around the ponds. The last dying flowers are making their last hurrah, and all the seed cones and grasses are in full bloom as well. You can also wander the gardens and enjoy the koi pond with all of our beautiful koi fish that are swimming around quite happily. They're also getting ready to go dormant for the year. And behind me, as you can see, is the gorgeous Tempietto. And around the Tempietto, we have beautiful hostas and dogwoods that always turn yellow and red in the fall. This pool was at one time the Phillips family swimming pool, and it was remodeled in the 30s to become the reflecting pool. Also around the water pool, you'll see blooming water lilies and lotus, rush pickerel, and beautiful thalia. Around the gardens, there's always the opportunity to ask the professionals about what we use, what we grow, and how we grow it. Don't ever hesitate to talk to one of our gardeners when you see them. They're experts in their field and they know everything there is to know about taking care of our perennials and our annuals, and even our tropicals around our garden. You can also find throughout the Philbrook's gardens our very special place that we refer to as our vegetable garden. For 3 years, we've used that area and space to grow vegetables to help feed the hungry at the Community Food Bank of Eastern Oklahoma. In 2009, we harvested enough produce to donate 1,800 pounds to the food bank. But in 2010, with a very hot summer and a very wet spring, we were actually able to donate 2,700 pounds. And we'll be continuing our spring vegetable project in 2011 with the gorgeous lettuce and other vegetables such as radish and chard into 2011 for harvesting for the food bank at that time too. But it's been a great collaboration and a great project to join with the Community Food Bank as a partner program and being able to really bring to light not only ways that the homeowner can incorporate vegetables into their own landscapes, but how they can also help feed the hungry around the Tulsa area and also all of Eastern Oklahoma. One of the things we enjoyed most about Philbrook's gardens is that there's a lot of different variety to offer any type of garden enthusiast. From the casual stroller to enjoy the 23 acres of meandering pathways and our beautiful creek, to also the person who's a more die-hard gardener who wants to know specifics about perennials and annuals that thrive in Tulsa. We are able to offer 2 different formal gardens. The South Formal Garden was built in 2004, and it offers our largest area of annual color that we try to do 3 times a year. It's our area that we use the most riotous color, the most obnoxious color combinations, and try and really accentuate the use of color, form, and texture and line variations that you would see in 2-dimensional art into a 3- and 4-dimensional landscape. Another area that people oftentimes love to see is the second formal garden, which is the East Formal Garden, or what was oftentimes referred to as the Italian Formal Garden. It has a lot of terraces and a lot of also annual color borders that offer a more subdued pastel appearance. Because it was a formal garden built in the 20s, we want to make sure we preserve that heritage and preserve that integrity of that garden to make sure it is always going to be pastel and very formal. And then as you can see behind me, we have my personal favorite area, which is the water garden area. And it is definitely more full of the English flower border type of designs, where you'll see a great mixture of colors and textures, and everything from perennials to evergreens and conifers. But all throughout the garden, whether you're traveling between the formal gardens to the informal English landscape, there's always something in bloom, there's always something to see, and there's always something for everybody when they visit Philbrook's Gardens.